Welcome to this video on ensuring secure and restricted logical access to information and technology assets. This is an important objective in order to prevent unauthorized access and allow only authorized access for users who need it to accomplish assigned tasks. This is one of the subdomains that the NCA focuses on the ECC that you need to implement in your organization. Identity and Access Management, IAM, is a key component of cybersecurity that helps to ensure that only authorized users are able to access sensitive information and systems. In order to be effective, the IAM controls must be well defined, documented, and approved by the appropriate parties. Let's break down what this means in more detail. First, the cybersecurity requirements for IAM must be defined. This means that the organization needs to clearly identify what types of information and systems need to be protected, and who needs access to them. This can be done by reviewing the organization's information security policies, as well as by conducting a risk assessment to identify potential vulnerabilities and threats. Once the requirements have been defined, they must be documented. This means that the organization needs to create detailed documentation outlining the specific controls that will be put in place to protect the information and systems, as well as the roles and responsibilities of different staff members. This documentation should also include any standards, guidelines, or best practices that will be followed. Finally, the IAM controls must be approved by the appropriate parties. This means that the documentation must be reviewed and approved by members of the organization's IT or security team, as well as by other senior managers or executives. This step is important to ensure that the controls are appropriate, effective, and that they align with the organizational policies and objectives. To give an example, let's imagine an organization that deals with personal medical information of its clients. In this case, the organization would need to define the cybersecurity requirements to protect this sensitive information. These requirements would be documentation of who needs access to the data, what kind of access they need, how the access is granted and managed, how the data is stored, and how often the access will be reviewed. Once the requirements have been defined and documented, the organization would need to approve them through a specific workflow and ensure that the documentations align with regulatory compliance such as SAMA, Aramco, HIPAA, or any other related regulation. To implement these controls, the organization may choose to use automated tools such as an Identity and Access Management (IAM) solution to manage access controls and user accounts. This tool could be integrated with the organization's Active Directory, or with other systems such as payroll and human resource management systems, to automate the process of provisioning and deprovisioning access. Regularly reviewing access rights and activity, and documenting any changes can help to maintain compliance and the security of the system. Now I will guide you on how the best practice to prepare such a document. A good document for Identity and Access Management, IAM, should be clear, detailed, and easy to understand. The document should be organized in a logical and easy-to-follow format, and should include all the necessary information to effectively implement and maintain IAM controls. First, the document should clearly outline the organization's IAM policies and objectives. This would include identifying the types of information and systems that need to be protected, and who needs access to them. This should also include the level of access required by different users and roles, and how access will be granted and managed. Next, the document should provide detailed instructions on how to implement the IAM controls. This would include information on the specific technologies that will be used, such as authentication and authorization methods, identity management systems, and access control solutions. It should also include information on how to integrate these technologies with existing systems, and how to provision and deprovision access for users. The document should also include information on how to monitor and audit access to systems and resources. This would include details on how to track and log user activity, and how to generate reports for auditing and compliance purposes. It's important to include a section on the roles and responsibilities of different staff members, including the IT and security teams, as well as any other teams that may be involved in IAM. This section should clearly outline the different tasks and responsibilities of each team, as well as how they will work together to implement and maintain IAM controls. One key aspect of a good document is that it should be written in a clear and easy-to-understand language, with step-by-step instructions for implementing and maintaining IAM controls. This can include screenshots and diagrams to help illustrate the concepts and procedures being described. The document should also be well organized, with headings and subheadings to help guide the reader through the information. Additionally, A good document should include a section on security best practices and guidelines, as well as a clear explanation of the regulatory compliance requirements that the organization must adhere to. This can help ensure that the IAM controls are implemented in a way that meets the organization's compliance and regulatory requirements. The document should also include a section on incident response and recovery, describing the procedures for handling and reporting security incidents, and for restoring normal operation following a security incident. Another important aspect of the document is that it should include a section on testing and maintenance. This would include information on how to test the IAM controls to ensure that they are working properly and that users are able to access the systems and resources they need. It should also include information on how to troubleshoot and resolve issues that may arise, as well as a schedule for regular reviews and updates of the IAM controls. Finally, the document should be easy to update and maintain. It should be stored in a centralized location that is easily accessible to all relevant parties, and should be reviewed and updated on a regular basis to reflect any changes in the organization's IAM policies or procedures, or changes in the IT environment. In summary, defining, documenting, and approving cybersecurity requirements for identity and access management is a critical step in ensuring that an organization's sensitive information and systems are protected. By following a clear process and using automated tools, organizations can more easily implement effective IAM controls that align with their needs, regulatory requirements, and policies.